you doing? Alright, I'm just doing off. Center traffic, Alligator 20 Tails, doing lifting off leading edge pad, taxi over Alpha 2 for 16 bend. Roll that top green. Here we go.
Once we take off, just head south for a minute. I want us to do, we'll just do a departure to the south initially. I want to do some compass areas with you.
Okay. Power check.
Come up a little bit higher, just a little bit higher. Here's to about 2 to 3 foot hover and then do the power check.
Okay, power's good. Don't. Tail clear. East E3 Hotel. There they are, okay. Right clear. Left clear. Left still clear. Right still clear. You want to just use taxiway or you want to go to 16?
Your choice. I'm going to try and be a bit of a check instructor.
Alright, I'm going to do what's safe then. Use the runway.
Why is the runway more safe?
Because people know that things will be taken off of that. Taxiways are kind of unexpected. Clear. Alligator 20 Tails, we stepping onto 16 bend at Alpha 2.
What does stepping onto mean?
Means so, stepping onto it.
What's the correct phraseology? You're either taking off 16 via Alpha 2 or you're lining up and wait.
Lining up and waiting. Okay.
But if you've got nothing to wait for, you just say, taking off 16 via Alpha 2.
Okay.
But now people don't know if you're taking off or what you're doing. Just stepping on. Where'd you get that from? I let you fly with one other person, look what you come back with.
Better traffic, Alligator 20 Tails, taking off runway 16 for departure to the south bend. One left south green, they're in the green. Carb beat. I'll do that. Here we go.
Traffic, Alligator 20 Hotel, crossing Bravo 3 to Alpha 3 bend.
Clear above me.
So tell me, what do you know about compass areas turning to and from a south heading, for example? Or turning from a south heading. We're on a south heading now.
It is going to show east.
So if we're heading south and we're going to make a turn to the east, what will happen?
It'll lag to west side.
It'll lag to the west side. So does that mean that it will just lag behind, or will
Yeah, just lag behind.
will it show initially going the opposite direction, or will it always show the direction I'm turning?
It'll show the opposite direction real
So
quick.
straight out this way.
Go opposite direction.
Okay, so let's get a little bit further out, and then I'll get you to make a turn to the east. So if you're going to turn to the east and you know it's lagging behind, do you know how you deal with making sure you roll out on an east heading?
Sure, I would roll out on an east heading.
Would you go past east? Would you roll out before you get to east?
I'd roll it before I get to east.
Alright, let's see how that works.
It lags.
It's just the other side of this road, and then we'll do an east turn.
Better
traffic, Skyhawk 7745 Golf, departing 16 left downwind departure to the north bend.
But now make a right turn to the south, get dead on south heading.
Okay.
As we get past the road, do a turn to the
Okay, you want me to turn?
Go for it.
Okay, left, center, right?
So it didn't turn to the west. Right here. Or whenever you're going to roll out. Compass errors in this style of compass are pretty isolated, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's not really...
Okay. Oh.
Let's make a turn to the north. And we'll keep... actually, hold on this heading for a little bit longer. I want to make sure we see that airplane. Okay, I see him.
That scared the crap out of me. I turned on landing light. I saw a warning light come on. I thought I done wrong. Oh, top green. Still carb, carb's right above there.
Okay, make a turn to the north. And then once you've got on the north heading, make a turn to the east. And then tell me what will happen as you...
there, it lagged right there.
There you go. Yep.
So what does it lag? Oh, I'm on east heading, turning north.
Actually, it wouldn't be lagging. It should be racing ahead. Think about it.
No, it's lagged. Just look. If I roll it here, it'll go to the north. Look at that. See? That's an error. So I know north is there. I know it wasn't where.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7745 Golf, left crosswind 16
Okay, so get on the north heading and then make your turn to the east and show me what's going to happen.
Look there, it went to the west.
Yep.
Still to the west.
Yep. So remember, it's the backwards thing. Well, this compass is a little bit different to the flat compass. We'll talk about the errors when we get back on the ground. But all right, let's go over towards that road. Keep climbing up. I want you to do show me setting with power.
Okay.
You determine how high, what direction, everything.
Okay.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7745 Golf, left downwind 16.
Okay, it's about 5500. And we'll try and go over this road here or something. Center traffic, Hillgar 20 Dallas, about 30 miles from the southeast at 5,500 over Wild Bend.
So remember, from the south it races ahead because it wants to get to north. From north it lags and flips back around initially. So the lag is from, because there's always north seeking, that's where it wants to stay.
Okay. Alright, 6500.
Okay,
I'm going to do some clearing turn.
good.
Open low, above, this side. All right. I like that top green. And a little more car feet. All right, this will be settling with power. Ready?
Yep, show me. Where's the wind coming from?
It's calm. It's gonna be, if anywhere, somewhere from the south.
Okay. So this is your chosen heading, so keep your head in control.
Okay.
Or if you're going to turn, to make sure it's deliberate because you found the wind as you get into it.
Okay, 0. Strength confirm. A little more back. 200.
So your power setting's pretty high, so lower the power a little bit, that'll help you get into it. It's going to be more like 18 inches will have you start settling.
400.
There you go.
And recover.
Head in control. So don't forget to confirm, airspeed's alive, I'm now pulling in power.
Okay.
Back to 55 and pull all the way up to your 5-minute range. Let's do it one more time.
Yeah, that was, I never had one. Here we go.
So remember, get yourself zeroed out, level, lower the collective to get about somewhere around 18, 17 inches, start settling.
Okay. Go collective. There it is. 300, 400, 500, lower collective. Wait for airspeed. Wait for it. There it is. Recover.
And all the way up to 55 knots on the airspeed and
pull off 5 minutes.
Yep. Okay, that's, I think I would say it was maybe a little bit more aggressive getting the airspeed in. I don't mean push over, I just mean just keep going a little bit more. Okay. Alright, simulate engine failure.
They're going for that road.
Okay.
Airspeed a little bit more. There we go.
Okay, good, and recover.
Recovering. Grip. And pull that up.
Good. Alright, go find me an off airport.
Go out there.
Yeah, this is rising terrain though. You might be better off going for lower, pulling less power on your short final.
Alright, how about out there? That big spot?
Yeah, anything. As long as it's about a mile away from a house. Want to land on that circle, huh?
Yeah. Better traffic, November 20 Dub, 3 miles to southeast. We'll be operating at 5,000 or below, Ben.
There's a H in the middle of it.
Which is 8.
There's a letter H in the middle of it. Helicopter's welcome.
Okay. You ever been to Todd Lake?
Yeah. Did you go hiking there the other day?
Yeah, 2 days ago I rode my plane there and flew it.
A nice little lake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Looking down, and you can look up towards Broken Top and...
Yeah, I got some good video of it on my GoPro.
Oh, good. Well, attach your GoPro to your plane, right?
Yeah.
Alright, where's your off airport going to be?
Let's take a look at this place.
Okay.
So the first thing we want to do is to be a high reconnaissance. So we're going to do a orbit about 500 feet, looking for any dangerous obstacles, people, anything that won't want us to land.
Okay.
We're on the top green, real good, RV. Good there.
And the general suitability, like, is this a place I want to put a helicopter in overall, from what I'm seeing right now?
Okay.
And start thinking about your entry and exits, even at that altitude.
All right. So we have a pretty wide open area. Doesn't look too dusty. We've got some grass there that can hold that train down.
Good.
What city is that? Is that Alfalfa?
Yeah, all of that green stuff, and I think it starts out here somewhere.
Alright, we'll circle to my side. So I'm estimating we're probably about 700 feet right now. Guessing the train's coming at about 33.
Okay.
Maybe 34. So, I see a trail there. We're going to use that as a landmark. And a lot of good wide open areas for go-arounds and escapes if we need it.
Good.
Listening to people, horses, instructions.
No poles, no wires, no towers. Got any idea about where your spot might be?
Yeah, I see those 3 small trees, maybe just right in front of those, on a little, kind of hard to tell you exactly where. But kind of right in the middle, off to the left of the trail.
Following the trail.
You see that dead tree in there?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, right, it's going to be right in front of that.
Okay.
Not right in front of it, but in there, in that.
Between the 2 dead trees, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, alright, so that's good, because it's a good open scrub area. You should have a safe place to put your tail.
Okay, let's do a low reconnaissance.
What are you going to do in your low recon?
Well, I'm going to try and do the same thing I did with the high one. Maybe see the effective wind, but I'll do low wind, then I'll do 2 wind checks.
You can combine that low recon with your wind check.
Okay.
Because you're going to be flying closer to over your spot.
Okay.
That'll get you down there quicker. Do you have any initial thoughts about where the wind might be, if there is any?
I think it might be a tad bit from the southwest.
Okay.
But we'll double check that.
So what's going to be your ground line that you're going to use for your wind check?
That trail there.
Okay. Remember, you don't have to be right over the trail. You can parallel it.
Right.
Push it closer to your spot. Whatever works for you. As long as you have something that you're going to be able to replicate both directions.
Okay. Okay, 40. Trying to see if I'm crabbing a little bit maybe to the left. That's really hard to tell. Get that airspeed in.
Okay, and so remember, this is going to be your altitude and airspeed you're going to do both passes at.
Yep.
Try and maintain the...
And I'm really not feeling any crabbing.
Okay, what about your ground speed?
Looks like I may be going just a tad fast. Pull out.
Don't forget to monitor your copy.
Okay. And there's power poles right there. See them?
Again?
See the lines? Power lines? See the power lines?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on that.
Don't get too far away from your spot. This one's easy because it's a big open spot, but if you have this habit of getting this far out on some of the other stuff, and he may pick you something that's a little bit more ambiguous, and you'll turn around and then you go, oh crap.
Okay.
Give yourself enough room to get set up to your 40, but don't go too far. Unless you got something like a trail or something, or remember how we visualized, okay, I'm going to go up towards that field and do a 180 degree turn, and I'll come back facing the same way in the same place.
Okay.
So what was your altitude on your last pass?
I'm going to get about 3,600.
Okay.
Okay, that's 40. You know, I don't see
You got to be in trim, remember, you got to be perfectly in trim.
I don't see a difference in my ground speed. I'm not feeling much. Maybe a little crab to the right. Maybe I might just have a tad from the southwest.
Okay.
So I'm going to want to come heading that way that we just came then.
Alright.
And we'll go from there. Now, this was a little bit confusing because Dave was talking to me about when we were over the trees approaching, he wants a walking speed. And I thought that we didn't want to do it because that was out of the height velocity diagram. And he said, no, we always want a walking speed here. And even though we were at a high altitude, we were like this, going 10 miles an hour or 10 knots.
Oh, I know that Carl does like a slower approach rather than a faster one. Check that out.
We'll go check it out?
No, well, I mean, maybe it's 5, but what's it telling you?
Oh, wind from the west.
Alright, so
right.
make your approach based on that.
Alright.
And just get your power in early, and we'll kind of ride around 30 knots early, stay about 30 knots early. Then that way, you can tell earlier on how much power you're pulling, where you still have enough height to make it go around and we still have enough airspeed.
Alright.
How's this looking?
Bad traffic, Interstate 28329ers, about 4 miles south, descending through 6,000. We're going to be ending around a 45 for runway 16, left traffic.
One left south green 3 again, identifying carb. Yeah, see, it's talking about more like this, and I was uncomfortable doing it like this.
This is fine, you still got some performance. Keep the airspeed just a little bit more.
Okay.
Somewhere between 20 and 30, because your trim strings are dying out, so we want to keep the performance in a little bit longer.
Okay.
Where's your spot?
Right up here.
So it's between the dead trees.
Ahead of it though. Between, I'll show you.
Alright, as long as you got somewhere to put it down, not get the tail caught. I mean,
yeah.
Expectation 583.
Trim strings?
Somewhere right in here.
So, yeah, I would have tried to keep the airspeed just a little bit longer till we get closer to the ground.
Okay.
Because then we're transitioning from...
Alright, see where I want to put it.
Alright, where's your tail gonna go?
It's gonna go right in there.
Where's there?
Right to my right.
Okay. My skid's planted pretty good. There's no bushes within a couple of feet of mine. How's yours looking?
Yeah, that's good. How's the tail look to you?
Tail looks about a foot above a bush. You see that?
That's kind of hard. Yeah, that's kind of shooting more right there.
Yeah, your tail definitely is in the clearing. This is where I'd want the tail, in the clearing. You can park the helicopter between some bushes, put the tail right in the clearing, okay?
Okay.
Let me, the mic controls, I want to show you something.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, go. Lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green, fuel good, car beats up. Okay, trying to come up. So, we're going to look where the skids are, and you're going to estimate when we come back up. And so I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to
I see.
come this way. Your side looks clear. Now look where the skids are. Can you see that big bush right there? That's where the tail was.
I was shooting right to the right there. I thought I was in the right there.
No, you're right. What I'm about to fly over right now is where your tail was. So it was about a foot off.
Okay.
I want to just show you the approach that I'd prefer you to do, right? I'll be real quick about it and we'll get straight on the go. Alright. Looking good. Let's try and get some airspeed. There's our performance. The wind's coming out here somewhere. Maybe?
Yeah.
Out of the west. So, maybe out this way a little bit. Oh, somewhere around there. Okay, I'm not going to put it down on the ground, I just want to show you, okay? My power setting. Lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green. And remember, if you are pulling carby to verbalize, okay, I'm pulling carby, I can get an extra 1.5 inches of manifold pressure.
Okay.
Don't be shy of pulling it and then end up hitting the ground because you didn't pull that extra 1.5 inches that you're allowed. I'll shorten this up real quick. Wind's still looking kind of very light, maybe slightly out of the west according to that smoke there. Okay, and I'm going to aim for somewhere more around where those dead trees were because I saw there was more room, more empty space, you know? Can you pull full copy for me, please?
That's fine, carb.
Bend traffic, Interstate 329ers entering on a 45 at runway 16, left traffic.
So I'll get us to go around once we get down in there. I just want to show you what I'm looking at. So I've got that big high tree. I want to try and avoid that big high tree. You can see the one slightly right of our center line.
Okay.
And so I'm starting to bring the airspeed back. Got a pretty good descent rate, and I'm going to hold around somewhere around 30 knots and just walk that in around 30 because I've still got performance, and it's easy for me to make a go around somewhere between 30 and 25.
Here, when we get close, can I actually set it down and I can do a takeoff myself?
Sure, absolutely.
Interstate 329ers turning downwind.
So I'm checking my power now.
Left traffic.
I'm 17 inches, 20 knots. I'll keep walking it down. There's very little airspeed because we don't have any wind. I want to keep it moving. I want to keep some performance. Got some spots in mind. Keep walking it down.
Yeah, okay.
Keep the movement. See, I've got something going on. About 20 knots of airspeed. And then as we get into ground effect, then it's going to help cushion us. And I'm pulling up to about my 5 minute. Now our spot, I would say, okay, well I see. How about...
What do we, alright.
Talk me through, where are you thinking?
Okay, I'm thinking that we can put it right down, right there, and then our tail could be right here.
Sounds good. Okay, so your controls?
My controls.
You got it. Remember, the whole exercise of putting the tail on that cross is all about this. This is what it's for. A little bit of a bush on my side you're about to come down on.
Yeah.
You can't forget about where the skids go, but the tail is really important. That's much better.
There we go.
That's much better.
Yeah. Interstate 329ers, turning base 16.
Let's back up.
Just like I said, it's just slowing down.
Yeah, because remember, if you'd have accidentally rocked that back on pickup, you could have hit your tail into that bush. It doesn't take much for this little helicopter's tail to be messed up.
Alright, I'll be sure to remember that. Alright, that was too bad. There we go. I feel comfortable with that.
Okay.
Alright, one left out, top green. Green. It's good, carby's good.
Skid's good this side. How's it looking your side?
Yes, it's good here.
Interstate 329ers turning.
There's a slight bush about 6 inches to the left of the skid, so just be really careful to come straight up.
Okay, sure.
Oh, you hit your spot on altitude, by the way, 3,400 you said.
Yeah.
So we get to clear up, make sure there's no other helicopters trying to off airports here. Happened once, I can't remember which helicopter I was, but we both were trying to go to the same spot.
Really?
For this open area, we chose the spot.
Alright, let's go back to the airport.
Okay, 2 things. Make sure you get plenty of altitude, at least 300 feet before you make your turn.
Okay.
And then also clear your spot, make sure we didn't start a bushfire.
Okay.
Lots of notes. Looking good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go back to the airport. Let's do our let's go and do straight in.
Okay.
Oh, let's do a steep first of all.
Okay.
Speed. Temperature 16 Celsius. 2.9 Celsius. Altimeter 3004 inches of mercury. Band Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1557 Zulu. Weather. Wind calm. Visibility.
So, I don't think, I don't hear anybody, but I bet they're still probably using 1.6. So, I'll just...
Traffic Interstate 329ers taking the 16, but remain in the pattern for a full stop.
Better traffic, helicopter 20 to about 4 miles to the east at 4,000 inbound. Ben.
So what's your entry plan?
I'll just enter left base for 1.6. I just heard the traffic, they're using 1.6 though.
Why not join the downwind? Why do you want to go away to the left base?
Because that means that there's more time spent in the airplane traffic.
Okay, it's good.
Plus I want to look at that pond. More than top green. Green. Feels good, carby's good.
I got him in sight.
Like, left crosswind 16. I'm not seeing him.
Yeah, he's kind of left a pilot butte by about a thumb.
Okay, I see. Better traffic, elevator 20 hotels on a 1 mile left base for 16 spent.
Band traffic, interstate 329ers turning downwind, 16 left traffic.
Hey, we'll keep you in sight. Okay, I see him. What?
Just watching.
I know, I think I might just have to extend this. Let him go in, give me some time, set up for a seat. Yeah, I'm going to circle around these ponds over here, let him in.
Or rather, yeah, he's already in. Remember that. He has priority. Don't try and slide in front of him and cause him trouble.
Vendor traffic, elevator 20, they'll be circling around the ponds for traffic.
So remember, that's not necessarily that helpful. Circling around the ponds, 1 mile north of the field.
Man, you're barely audible. This is Interstate 329er downwind. I think I see a helicopter out.
That is cool. Yeah, helicopter 2 Sierra Hotel will be circling to the ponds 1 to the north. We've got you in sight. We'll just stay out of your way.
Thank you.
Make a right turn so we stay out of his way.
What is he doing?
He's just trying to do a normal pattern and we're going to be right where he wants to turn.
Okay.
So, minus points for traffic entry there. Traffic pattern entry.
Well, I knew that I was going to just circle. I mean, what was
Traffic Interstate 329er.
You were trying to wedge in on him.
16 left.
Caused him a bit of stress. He's trying to find you and he couldn't hear you very well. So just wait till he goes by and come in behind him. That's what I would have done. Or I'd have just stayed to the south of the field and joined the right downwind.
Okay. But that'd be for 3-4.
No, stay to the south of the field.
Oh, okay.
Join the right downwind for 16.
Okay.
Traffic Interstate 329er turning final, run 16, full stop.
Because when you made that 1 mile base call, you had already said your intention was to come in on that traffic pattern.
I see, okay.
And he's like, well, I'm on the downwind, where the hell are you?
Okay, I see.
You can go to Bravo run-up area if you like. Or you tell me your spot.
Alright. I don't want to pick a spot just yet.
Secondary traffic, medevac 852, Alpha Lima, taxi out of airlane for 16 spent.
Better traffic, elevator 20, on a 1 mile final for Bravo, parallel 16, number 2, bend.
That's the second guy that said your radios. And this is a different helicopter, so it must be your mic.
I don't know.
Sounds good to me, I don't know.
Alright, I want to pick Bravo 2. Bravo 4, that is, right?
Oh, so there's 6 intersections.
Oh, 5 then.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on that top green, 3 degree. 7 carb 8, full carb 8. Drops quickly.
Interstate 329ers, clear of 16 and holding short of the taxiway, Alpha.
Alright, that's looking steeper than normal.
No, that still looks pretty normal to me. Hold on for a little bit longer.
Alright.
We're talking about that intersection, right? Not this one, the next one.
Yes,
Okay.
now that's steeper than normal.
Okay.
Wind, get on the wind. That's not right. And just walk her down.
medevac 852 Alpha Lima, departing 16, left crosswind departure, bend.
Remember, bring it to your spot within 4 feet. So if this is your, just keep walking it in, and then bring it to a hover.
Okay.
Try not to do a hover taxi to it, so keep a little bit of altitude until you get right to your spot, and then bring it to a stabilized hover, and he may ask you to put it all the way to the ground. Alright, good. Good job. Let's see now. Slopes. Okay, show me a slope. Your choice of where you want to do it, which skid.
Okay. Well, should be your skid up here. I'm going to pick up and just kind of look around. It'll go over there, look over there. Still clear? Where do I want? There it is. Okay. I see that spot there. And I'm going to swing it around so your side's on the uphill.
My side's on the uphill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait till I get past by. Okay, tail clear.
So you mean your side's on the uphill?
What's that?
Air traffic medevac 2 Alpha.
You said my side was going to be on the uphill.
To the east.
Yeah.
Are you planning on going up here?
Yeah.
So your side will be uphill.
No, we're doing it on this side though. Or do you want me to do it on that side?
Are you doing it on the blacktop in here, or are you doing it over there?
In between the lights there. See how that's kind of a slope?
Alright, okay.
Or is that, do you want me to do a better slope than that?
I prefer you to put it on your side, because then you don't have the tail rotor pushing you down the hill.
Right, but you got more weight on that side.
Yeah, this side will come down sooner, so I don't mind, they're both swinging roundabouts. If you want to do it on this, that's fine, go for it.
Alright.
He may ask you to do it a bit steeper though, but let's go for this.
I don't like these lights.
So which skid are you doing first? Mine?
Yeah.
Over here?
Yep.
Got it.
Clear?
So you're actually approaching it from the high side of the hill, if you think about it, if you come this way. But you'd normally want to approach from the low side.
Okay.
Way too fast. Way too fast. There was no control there, yeah. My controls?
Your control.
You just let it fall. I mean, if that was a higher slope, you'd have just gone straight down the slope.
Okay.
So we want to be holding it. Yep. You want to be getting down, so let me pick it up. Bring the skid down, make contact. Hold it.
Okay.
Hold it. Then slowly, 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 slowly.
I
Okay?
can do that.
Are your controls centered? You done?
Okay, my controls.
You just dumped it down.
Okay.
A little more left cyclic. Remember, you're trying to get that disc horizontal to the horizon, so it holds us nice and slow. Okay, don't go any further forward, because we're getting pretty close to that light. I want you to put it back down and do the same. Do a nice slow put down.
Okay.
Hold it on one skid, demonstrate some control,
Okay.
and then slowly start lowering it.
Okay. Good stuff.
Better. Still a little bit fast, but
Okay. Good.
try and get it back up on one skid and just hold it there for a minute. Just play a little bit with the cyclic left and right a little bit. You'll see what it does. So push it left ever so slightly, we rock up. Right too much, we start sliding down. So you got to get that fine balance of cyclic and selective. There you go. That was nice.
Okay.
All right. So let's pick back up and then we'll go and do some autos. Yeah. A little bit more left cyclic. You're just sliding down the hill here. You've got to put enough in to hold your position. Don't turn your tail towards the high ground.
Yeah, I know. Alright, which depart to 16?
Yep. Yep.
right, clear, left, clear. Might take runway.
Say again?
We'll just take 16.
Sure, yeah, we'll do right close traffic. We'll just start with the straight in.
Better traffic, elevator 20 hotels. We'll be taking runway, taking off runway 16, right close traffic at Bravo 5 then. That's off the green, feel, Harvey. Everybody? Better traffic, elevator 20 hotels on right downwind for 16 then. More or less top of the green, during the green, still, Harvey. Oh, climbed about maybe 4,100.
Bam. I'd say the 1,000-foot, center of the 1,000-foot marker is your spot.
Okay.
What altitude do you start to flare?
About 40 feet.
About 40 feet, yeah. Coming to hover about roughly how high?
Oh, 10 feet.
Yeah, about 8 feet.
That's how it's green. RV. Okay, this will be auto-rotation. 3, 2, 1. Oh, fuck it. Right pedal. Good.
Yeah, continue.
And clear.
You gotta stop us moving. Remember, the flare doesn't stop when you roll on.
Alright.
Okay, what do you think? I mean, you hit your spot, but you didn't really stop our forward movement very much. Your RPMs got high because the trend was you lowered the collective and they started coming up just as you started to flare.
Okay.
And you didn't make any radio calls. No bass, no final, nothing. Go again.
Better traffic, elevator 20 hotels, taking off runway 16, right close traffic, Ben.
Good news is the flare height and the termination height was good. You just need to, like I say, check the trend. If your lower collective, as you did just before flaring, expect the RPMs to come up even if you don't flare. But flaring on top, you're really going to have to be careful of that. So that might be where you lower it a bit and then check it as you start to flare. Check it by a slight up collective before you flare. Good timing on the roll on though. Just remember to keep that flare so you're kind of running out the ground speed. That should get low and the tail's starting to get close, level off them.
Bender traffic, Alligator T0 tails at right downwind for 16 bend. Oh, south green. Northern south, half green, through the green field. Carb, definitely carb. Bender traffic, Alligator T0 tails on final for 16, loaded engine out bend. Be on auto rotation. 3, 2, 1. Lower clutch. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And flare.
Alright, not bad. A little bit of chasing around there. With the S-turns, you're going to be a little bit more aggressive. The other thing is bring the airspeed back. You were 70 knots, that's why you were going further. Just bring the airspeed back. That would have probably got your spot without having to do any S-turns, okay? Alright, let's do a 180.
Better traffic, Alligator T0 tails, taking out runway 16 for close traffic bend.
Not your prettiest, but you got there. The 100-foot check was marginal, but you got there. Remember, get that 300 feet before you turn. You're doing 65, you should be doing 55, and your back's 5 minutes. Get up there early, then turn safe. Okay.
Bender traffic, Alligator T0 tails on right downwind for 16 bend. Northern south, half green, green. altitude.
Yeah, you got to get 4,000 on your upwind, so you can get the extra 500 on the downwind.
Better traffic, helicopter 20 hotels, going to be doing a 360 on right downwind for altitude, bend.
What? Your 360 is kind of kidney shaped. Make it less aggressive turn on those 360s for climbing up, and you'll get more time to get your altitude and back to position. Because remember, the steeper the turn, the less lift you get. Yeah.
Okay. Better traffic, helicopter 20 hotels on high, right downwind, 16 speed, direct to final, simulated engine outbound. Well, that's south green, 3 in green, down line carb. Oh, carb.
Okay, same spot as before.
Okay.
200 and 100 foot checks.
Please submit now. 3, 2.
Okay, 200 foot continue. Foot continue. There. Keep the flare, keep the flare. That was fantastic. Great job. That was really good. Let's do another one. Make sure that wasn't a fluke. That was really good.
South green 3. Better traffic, helicopter 20 hotels, taking off runway 16 for a close traffic bend.
So tell him you don't want to do any straight ins, you just want to do back-to-back 180s, right?
Good air traffic, Skyline 3 Romeo is taxiing taxiway Alpha, self-dealing to 16 bend. Bend Unicom, helicopter 907 Tango Hotel, radio check please. Loud and clear. Thank you. Air traffic, helicopter 7 Tango Hotel, picking up leading edge block 12 taxi to Alpha 2 bend. Bend traffic, Interstate 28329ers, taking a 16, we're going to make a straight out departure.
Yeah, no, fine. 55, 55.
Okay. Better traffic, helicopter 20 hotels, upwind 16, we'll be extending upwind for altitude bend.
Come back to 55, you're creeping forward on the airspeed again. You want to get up there early so you can get out of his way, right? So you've got to do max 5 minute and 55, then get out of the way.
Okay, 4,000.
Always be on the watch out for an early turn from the airplane.
I see him. Better traffic, helicopter 20 hotels on high right downwind for 16, we have the airplane just took off in sight. On south green, 3 in green, still carb, definitely carb. Full carb. Better traffic, helicopter 20 hotels on high right downwind for 16, speed direct to final, simulated and outbound.
Going to do a quick risk assessment. That airplane may roll out on us. Watch out for that. Wind still looking good. Spot looks good. Final's good. Base is clear.
We practice rotation. 3, 2,
Shark number 1, Tango Charlie, taking 16 set off and 2 will be right on 46.
Okay, 200 foot, continue. Continue.
Okay. And flare.
Keep the flag going, keep the flag going. If you keep the flag going, it'll stop you moving, which is one part of what we're trying to do, and also keep those RPMs up.
Okay.
When they were already low, don't start pushing forward.
Okay.
Alright, but you made your spot, and there was no interventions, that was good. Let's get off over here, I want us to do another slope.
Yeah, me too. Gonna say. Vendor traffic helicopter 20 Dells exiting 16 at Bravo 3. I don't know, 5, whatever. Whatever.
Alright, Mike.
Correction, Bravo 5.
My controls?
Here controls.
Okay, I got him. Clear right and left. Okay, we're just going to speed this up a little bit. Alright, we're going to find somewhere. You want to put my skid down first, but we want a proper slope, and I want you to be able to approach it from
the actual, right, I can
the
do that.
lower side.
I can do that.
Okay, so I think with the wind direction we've got right now, it's very light, so I'm not too bothered. I'm thinking we might be able to find something down here. I'm thinking that's over on the end of the runway up here. Look. We'll see.
Up there?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it there. The wind's going to push you right down.
I'm saying the wind's very light. Or here, there's a little bit steeper here, and you can approach it from the other side. Actually, let's do...
not really much of a slope right there.
Yeah, the wind's kind of varying out the west right now. Let me just turn your tails clear.
Why don't we do it right
Look at that. It's actually blowing us up the hill.
Oh, well now it is.
Alright, so it's so light and variable. So what I'm thinking is something like this. Let me show you real quickly and then you can go in for it. So you're going to go, okay, I'm going to approach, I'm going to get onto the low side and turn around and come back in. Okay. Tails clear. Getting us back round to our spot. Our spot's going to be sort of maybe just here. So I'm approaching at 45-degree angle.
Okay.
I got eye on that light over there and that light there. I'm now over my spot. I come level. Eyes are outside, slowly lowering down. Left skid's going to contact first. There it is. Hold it there, hold it there. Left cyclic, lower collective, left cyclic, lower collective, left cyclic. Left cyclic. Slowly, slowly.
Okay, contact.
Dunk. Okay, a little bit of movement. Then we can continue on going down, slowly, 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 in case we slip. Center controls, come back the other way. Left cyclic first, start pulling up collective. We want to get left cyclic first, otherwise if we put increased thrust, we'll just eventually roll down. So left cyclic's in, up collective, left pedal as needed. Fix the pedal, come up to where completely level, and then slightly right cyclic to help break out as we come up. So we want to go that way. Alright, clear your side?
Yeah, that seems easy, I can do that.
Okay, make sure we are
Here,
clear.
let's bring it back over there, I want to do it like we actually would.
Alright.
So I'll have to bring it around and everything.
Okay. And you can say, look, the wind's slight and variable. It's coming out the west to the north, so I'm going to try and keep my head facing into the wind. And if it does swing back round, it's very light. So it's not I'm going to put this down for us and then show yours. Okay, your controls.
My controls. 1 south, south, green.
Remember, take your time, nice and slow, nice and slow. You want to show control on this. You don't want to dump it down.
I can do that.
I think there's a phrase in the PCS, and it talks about mastery of the aircraft. You're the master. You do it as you want it to do. You don't let it dictate the way things are happening.
Okay.
So you can just talk him through. You say, I'm going to go over my spot.
I'm going to come, that's my spot there. I'm going to circle around there so I can come from it on the downhill side. Tail clear. I'm going to come with this one right here between those two lights.
These two?
Yep, these two right here.
Okay.
Approach at a 45-degree angle.
Try and get a last minute look on the windsock before you commit to this.
Okay, my head's into the west. The wind. Okay, I approach it. Tail clear?
Yeah, you just probably go a little bit closer. There you go. That's good.
Alright.
Plenty of room now. Here's another popular place there that you can see all the markings.
And just bring it down slowly.
Don't have to focus too close with your eyes.
Okay, contact. Slowly bring this one down.
You happy on your left?
Okay, contact.
Traffic up through 917 Hotel, 3 to the east.
All the way down.
4,000 inbound then.
Slowly, all the way down. Center controls.
Move over to 12345.
Alright, I want to pick that up and do it again. I just want to do it again.
Alright.
Watch out, you're into it.
No, stop. Don't pull up that collective until you got the cyclic
Okay.
into the hill. Otherwise, you're going to push us down.
Taxiing to 16.
Maybe it wasn't quite enough left cyclic because we drifted out. But that's fine. We got out. It's fine.
Contact. Slowly rose down. There we go.
Keep the cyclic left until you've lowered the collective.
Okay.
Keep the cyclic left. You've lowered the collective all the way down. Now you can center controls, okay? Remember this, anytime the helicopter's swinging to the right and you have a centered control, the thrust is also going to the right, and that's what we're trying to avoid, is the thrust, when the thrust is close to the way of the helicopter, pulling us onto that pivot point and rolling us over.
So then when I take off, I don't even raise collective without going full left first.
Yeah, not full left, just whatever it takes to get level disc, maybe slightly into the hill.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
that's going to hold us into the hill,
Okay.
and not, and as we pick up, we need to slightly adjust it to the right so it doesn't pull us too far over the hill.
Alright, we're on the top screen.
Windsock.
Hey, it's going to be pushing us uphill a little bit. We'll watch that.
Bend traffic, helicopter 907 Tango Hotel, entering a 2-mile left base, runway 16. Bend.
Yep, there.
So you would normally move to the downside hill of the hill, turn to face the uphill, and then come up.
Why?
Just gets you away from the spot before you make any pedal turns. I don't know, because the terrain might be pretty high.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. So let's do some hover autos. Let's go over to this open area here and do some hover autos.
Okay. Yeah, clear.
So remember, the first one's you won, so
Yep, I got it.
make it as best you can be. And tell me when you're ready and count me in.
Okay.
I'm going to see your heading right now. 340.
Alright.
Ish.
Alright. This will be a practice hover auto rotate, hover engine failure at a hover. 3, 2, 1.
Alright. I can tell you something that may have happened there is you may not have pulled all the way into the detent because it seemed like the RPMs came up a bit and lifted us up again, maybe. Alright, you're barely within PTS. Let's do it again.
6 to the northwest. Auto 5,000.
Center controls.
Looking for straight on 16.
Pedals too.
Morning, Simeon. This is helicopter 17 Hotel, left base during final 16 will be simulated engine at order of the ponds currently. Bend. Man traffic, ground equipment crossing 1634.
Send me a better one.
Yeah, let's do price hover auto. Hover.
Ground equipment clear the runway.
3, 2, 1. See? I just need one. God, that sucks.
Okay. Alright, okay, my controls?
Controls.
Hey, I'm okay. Rolling up. I want to show you something real quick before we put it away, just to have you with the autos getting it into a spot. Lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green, fuel's good, car beat's no issue. I see the aircraft on final there. Get out of the way.
Helicopter 3 Line clear.
Bend traffic heading up to 2 Sierra Hotels, taking off Bravo taxiway, 16 direction for left traffic. Bend bend. Forgot where I was then. Okay, it's 45. I want to just get a really quick pattern in to show you the trim thing. Have you ever put it out of trim in an order?
Hey Jay, you getting any wind at altitude?
The wind at altitude, what did you say?
I don't know.
Say again?
You guys getting any wind up at altitude?
Negative. Okay, you see any traffic?
None.
None? Looking clear?
Out there.
What you got?
1 o'clock, a plane on pretty far out there, about 5 miles out south.
Okay, let's make an early turn.
Traffic, Interstate 28329ers, about 3 miles southeast of the field. We'll be entering on a 45 for 16 left traffic.
Okay, we'll try and scoot this round real quick.
Traffic, helicopter 17 Hotel, on the go, 16 right traffic, good. Then traffic, Scott, 45 Golf, about 2 mile final, dogleg final 16, 4,000 feet then.
2 mile final dogleg. Keep an eye on him. See him at all?
Nope. Let's see. Phone dog.
Is that a dogleg from the east or the west?
From the west.
Helicopter 20 Hotel, left downwind 16, bend. What I'm going to try and do is we'll go in for Bravo taxiway probably. See anything? And nope, all looking good, so they'll be doglegging.
Okay, we're just over the water treatment plant this time.
I don't see him yet.
There, right there. Right over the plant. Yeah, he's coming in, so I want to go in. Yep,
Okay,
right
nope.
there. He's right there.
I got it.
Okay.
Helicopter 20 Hotel, we're about to turn left base. We have the final traffic in sight coming in number 2, bend. Alright, so in that case that does give us enough time to set up for something. So I want to just give us a bit of altitude to play around with.
Interstate 329ers, entering on a 45, runway 16, left traffic.
Bring the airspeed back a little bit, make sure we've got plenty of time. So it looks like there's an airplane waiting to go, so we'll do this to Bravo taxiway, okay?
Okay.
Bases, the final's clear. Bend traffic, helicopter 72 Sierra Hotels, final for 16 will be site 70 Bravo taxiway for a simulated engine out bend. Okay, so we'll do a normal entry, and I just want to show you, we're going to try and do a late entry.
Hotel will be right downwind runway 16 then.
Lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green, fuel good. Can you pull copy, please?
Never covering.
Bend traffic, Interstate 329ers,
Heading order,
downwind
3,
16,
2,
left traffic.
1. Lower collective, cyclic roll off and catch. So we're going to be, we're going to be going along a little bit, right? So left is going to be more efficient, okay? It's going to rob some RPMs.
Holy.
Now remember, it's going to, pitot tube's not working, is it, right?
No.
So we turn back in before we get, and as we turn back in, we'll get some RPMs back, we get some airspeed back. But we need to make sure we got plenty. So do it before the 100-foot check. 100-foot check just about. A little bit of a sink here, so starting to flare. Flare, flare, flare. Rolling on. Pull, level. And touch. Pull down. So just lay it on the pull. But well, a little bit of a weird sink out of that too. But essentially what we get at is, you're going to use it,
Helicopter sir, holding short of 16, you can take the runway if you like, and we will make our approach to you.
How much time do we have?
we got to head back. So let's do an air taxi quick stop on Bravo.
More like that, that's great.
Okay then, Aero 3 Delta Sierra, taking off 16.
Better traffic elevator 20 does air taxi on Bravo taxiway north-south bend.
So do me a quick stop at maybe Alpha 2.
Bend traffic helicopter 907 Tango Hotel is high right base final, Alpha taxiway, direction 16, bend.
Alpha 2? No, that's not Alpha 2.
That's Alpha 3, Bravo 3, sorry. Go to Bravo 2.
Oh, okay.
You initiate this.
And already in
traffic, Interstate 329ers, turning base, 16 left traffic, following the helicopter.
Control the descent a little bit more. We get a pretty good descent rate coming in there. So a bit more power earlier
Okay.
on that. And then when we can, we'll go across and we'll put it back. So what I was getting at was if you're going to use that trim trick, remember two things, well, three things really. One is do it early because you want to get set back up again and stabilize before the 100-foot check.
329er, starting final, 16.
Other thing is,
traffic or 3 Delta Sierra, I'll be turning out.
do you want to use left or right pedal, do you think?
Left.
Why?
Because you have more authority.
You get more authority, you can put more of the aircraft on its side, but what does that mean?
Hold on a sec. Okay, I got the aircraft on final. I'll just wait for him.
Okay.
Better traffic, helicopter 20 still pulling short at Bravo 2 to cross for the final traffic then.
Yeah, so left does give you more sideways of the ship, which is what you want, because it's going to just really put a load of drag on the whole thing and bring it down.
Alpha taxiway direction 16 for right.
It'll rob you RPMs. You got to bear that in mind. And also your airspeed is nothing. It's not going to read anything. And when you do it, you got to put right cyclic in. Why do you have to put right cyclic in?
To keep going, to keep airspeed.
To keep airspeed so that when you do turn back, you don't have like 30 knots.
I really hope not to use it. I mean, I usually do my spot.
I don't think you're going to have to use it. I just want you to experience it. What happens if you have an engine failure and your spot is right there, okay?
Okay.
I'm not suggesting you throw it in there for your check ride unless something terrible happened with your entry.
What does that guy do?
We'll probably be getting off. Yeah, full stop.
What are you doing? Say something. Say you're exiting. Better traffic, helicopter 20 tails could be crossing 16 at Bravo 2 to leading edge bend.
Clear left.
Yeah. Okay, got him on the taxiway.
Stay down the line. And remember, when it comes to your check ride, if you're in any doubt, go a little bit slower.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
They got these two?
Yeah, he's just sitting there. Okay, he's turning away. You know what? Do one hover auto.
You got a fuel truck behind you.
Then
Come away and let us...
crossing
hold up.
Bravo 3, 1634.
Oh, he's crossing. Okay, so then yeah, go for it. One amazing hover auto.
Well, we haven't done it yet. So.
Actually, no, it's not. It's not the fuel truck. Okay, just step out of the way for a second and let the fuel truck come by. We'll go around behind him.
Okay.
Okay.
Stand traffic, helicopter 907 Tango Hotel, right downwind, runway 16, stand.
And man traffic, ground crew clear the runway.
Alright. We have practice engine failure at hover. 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
Remember, as you roll, the right pedal's got to go in at the same time.
I was full.
Yeah, I know you're full, but you're not coming in quick enough as you roll. So the moment this hand moves, the foot's got to move. You can't do this, then catch it.
How many degrees is that?
Oh, probably about somewhere like 5 to 10. So it's probably we'll probably get you to do it again just to confirm. Okay, let's go and put it away.
No, one more.
Always one more. All right, one more, and then I'll put it away because I need to get on the ground real quick. Okay, hold your heading. Remember, as you roll off, the right pedal comes in.
Yep. 3. This will be right engine failure to hover in 3, 2, 1.
Better.
See? The second one I need.
And my controls.
Your controls.
Yeah, you're right. You just gotta. You just gotta say, hey, I'm just gonna do a warm up. Just don't look for a second. Lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green, fuel good. Copy. Okay.
Oh man.
We'll get this over here out of the way. Where's the wind coming from?
into it.
Yeah, Jay, get some.
What do you say?
Yeah, Jay, get some. Boom, down. Okay, rolling down.
Superstar.
There you go, controls.